It's official, Vince McMahon is a hoarder. The owner of the WWE has a gigantic warehouse filled with props, memorabilia, and items used from matches. See some of the craziest things kept hidden inside the huge treasure trove. Before you watch, click subscribe. You'll join our notification squad and be the first to know of brand new content. The Undertaker's caskets. Ever since his debut, the character of The Undertaker has included a lot more than just the wrestler. From the trench coat to the gold urn, The Undertaker is truly larger than life and could have a whole warehouse dedicated to just his items. Some of the biggest spaces in the WWE warehouse is home to The Undertaker's massive collection of caskets. The casket match gimmick started in the early 1990s and has led to many crazy bouts. The warehouse is home to caskets from matches involving Yokozuna, Kane, Goldust, Mark Henry, and some random promos. A casket from the Funeral Parlor talk show is also stored in there. The Undertaker famously emerged from this casket to confront superstars like Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Macho Man Randy Savage, among others. WWE should consider making an interactive haunted house one day. Mick Foley's barbed wire bats would pair well with the caskets and other props like the Boogeyman's staff. WCW memorabilia. The whole WWE warehouse is filled with posters, props, and classic WWE signs. But this is not the only wrestling company that takes up storage space. Back in 2001, Vince McMahon purchased WCW and got a whole bunch of junk to go along with it. A lot of the WCW stuff has made its way into the WWE warehouse, where it is quietly tucked away among all the WWE items. Some of the highlights among the WCW stuff includes the original WCW logo signs. Still in mint condition, the signs were clearly used for backdrops during television productions. A huge sign is also available from the final WCW pay-per-view entitled Greed. This event included matches like Booker T against Rick Steiner and Shane Helms against Chavo Guerrero Jr. Less than 2 weeks later, the final WCW Nitro would air and WCW would become official property of the WWE. There's still no word whether the Dungeon of Doom or film reels for Ready to Rumble are somewhere within the WCW memorabilia. Don't worry, the warehouse isn't closed yet. We're just taking a moment to test your WWE knowledge. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see the answer. At the 2010 Bragging Rights pay-per-view, a Buried Alive match took place. Can you name the competitors and winner of this match? WWE Music Collection. The WWE wouldn't be where it is today without the music associated with it. Classic theme songs like Real American and The Undertaker's eerie entrance are all iconic. There have also been numerous WWE crossovers with singers like Kid Rock and Cyndi Lauper. Before everything went digital, WWE music was released on vinyl records. Those original records, without any scratches, can all be found within the warehouse. One of the highlights is the Wrestling album, originally released in 1985. The record features 10 tracks, including the Junkyard Dog singing Grab Them Cakes. Pile Driver, the Wrestling album 2, can also be found in the warehouse. This record includes the gem Stand Back, which was sung by none other than Vince McMahon. Additional releases include WWE CDs like WrestleMania the album, WWF the music, and WWE originals. Luckily for fans, all of these songs are available for digital downloads through a number of various retailers. The King of the Ring throne. The King of the Ring tournament used to be a lot more relevant to the WWE. It was a launching pad for superstars like Bret Hart, Owen Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Triple H. Winning the tournament meant that you got to enjoy a lavish ceremony with a crowning and your royal throne. Looking like some type of abandoned royal palace, the WWE warehouse is home to the classic King of the Ring throne. Many great superstars have sat on this throne, and a lot of them have also been attacked on it. The throne is not the only type of chair found in the warehouse. Another unique seating structure in the warehouse is the concrete crypt that Paul Bearer was once trapped within. If these are ever taken out of storage, it would be awesome for fans to get the chance to sit in the seats and experience the same feeling that some of their favorite superstars got to enjoy. WWE trophies and awards. WWE has always found different ways to honor their superstars. In recent years, we've seen trophies for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale and the annual Slammy Awards. While wrestlers often get to take home their coveted prizes, the WWE warehouse is quite a trophy case to look at. Among the prizes and awards is the Bragging Rights Trophy. In 2009 and 2010, WWE held the Bragging Rights PPV. Each event featured a huge tag team match that pitted Raw against SmackDown. I guess it's kind of hard to split a single trophy among 7 members of the team, so the trophy ended up in the warehouse. In both years that the event took place, Team SmackDown took the prize. Along with this trophy, there are numerous Slammy Awards placed in storage. The Slammy Awards have been handed out for multiple decades now and are a fun way to award special categories like Superstar of the Year and Oh My God Moment of the Year. Iconic WWE weapons. Vince McMahon probably should have purchased some stock in Home Depot a few years ago. The WWE has broken hundreds of hardware tools and accessories that have become makeshift weapons. Tables have been smashed, ladders have been broken in half, and plenty of aluminum trash cans were crushed on superstar skulls. Even through all the carnage, some WWE weapons have managed to survive and make their way to the WWE warehouse. The warehouse is actually home to 4 different barbed wire bats used by Mick Foley throughout the years. Aptly named Barbie, Foley has used this weapon against the likes of Triple H, Randy Orton, and The Rock. It's one tool that was a little more effective than Mr. Socko. Triple H has also allowed the warehouse to store a number of his signature sledgehammers. The huge and heavy weapons have been used in iconic matches against Shawn Michaels, Sting, and The Undertaker. The weapons likely have the dry blood and sweat of superstars stuck all over them. XFL uniforms. One of Vince McMahon's biggest failures in the world of sports entertainment was the XFL. Created as a rival league to the NFL, the XFL was messy, unorganized, and focused more on unorthodox rules rather than good and competitive football. Despite this, Vince McMahon still shows his pride for the league with a lot of memorabilia stored in the warehouse. Along with the signature black XFL balls, the warehouse has mint-condition uniforms from all 8 teams that played in the league. This includes iconic teams like the Las Vegas Outlaws, New York, New Jersey Hitmen, and the San Francisco Demons. Along with the jerseys, the official helmets are paired with them. It's a great relic of a league that could have helped provide extra football action all year long. The uniforms probably aren't worth much, especially when compared to a game-worn Peyton Manning jersey, but it does provide another fun look into the WWE's history. SmackDown Fist. Before WWE upgraded to HD cameras, LCD screens, and modern technology, they had to rely on old stage tricks to convey the larger-than-life arena shows that they put on. While WWE Raw used the huge Titantron and some industrial set designs, SmackDown went with a whole different route. In August of 2001, the show debuted the iconic SmackDown Fist. The giant fist was made to look like it was bursting out from the stage and was used for 7 years. A WWE logo sat above the fist, and fireworks often blasted up from behind it. Now the 6,000-pound fist is sitting all alone in the WWE warehouse. The thing is massive, and who knows exactly why Vince McMahon decided to keep it. If a WWE museum is ever built, the fist would make a great prop for the entranceway and help fans get into the nostalgic spirit as they enter. It could also be brought back for some type of special retro SmackDown episode. The original WrestleMania ring. The first ever WrestleMania may not be the most memorable, but it is a historic moment that helped set up the whole future of the company. Vince McMahon clearly saw the importance of this event because he did a lot to preserve it. Along with original artwork and other pieces, the warehouse also includes the whole ring from the event. The mats, posts, and ring ropes are all there. The ring itself is usually kept taken apart, but it has been put back together for special events and photo shoots. The ring ropes feature the signature red, white, and blue colors. The colors have held up well thanks to the great storage. This is the same ring that superstars like Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, and Roddy Piper competed in at the big event. The ring was able to withstand both Andre the Giant and Big John Studd at the same time. Maybe by the time WrestleMania 40 rolls around, it could be put back together for a special retro match. Classic arcade games. Ever since the explosion of arcade machines, the WWE has always been in the mix. Before home consoles dominated the video game market, the WWE made their presence felt at arcades all over the United States. The WWE warehouse is home to several of those arcade cabinets. One of them is the classic game WWF WrestleFest. The fast-paced game featured great animation for the time and roster members like the Legion of Doom, Earthquake, and Hulk Hogan. Other WWE arcade cabinets found in the warehouse includes WWF WrestleMania. Similar to Mortal Kombat, the arcade cabinet is a great flashback to the 90s, and all of the arcades are still in working condition. Along with the actual machines, the warehouse is filled with all types of posters and advertisements for WWE video games. This includes newer games like the WWE 2K series. There have been several iconic covers including CM Punk, The Rock, and Brock Lesnar. Hulk Hogan's bloody contract. Hulk Hogan has had some great WrestleMania matchups against the likes of Andre the Giant, The Ultimate Warrior, and The Rock, but one of his most emotional may have been against Vince McMahon at WrestleMania 19. Even though Hogan won their match, he didn't have the upper hand in the weeks leading up to the event. In the build-up to their encounter, Vince and Hogan had a contract signing on an episode of SmackDown. During the confrontation, Vince attacked Hogan, made him bleed, and then used his own blood to sign the contract. That same contract is housed in the WWE warehouse. If there's ever a time that some of Hogan's DNA is needed, it can be found right there among other WWE contracts, including Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. The contract isn't even kept in any type of special packaging or preservation. It can simply be picked up and flipped through as Hogan's blood is smeared over multiple pages. Hopefully, there will be a WWE museum one day where these contracts can be viewed in all their glory. Thanks for watching. Now, let's see if you got the quiz question right. At the 2010 Bragging Rights, Kane took on The Undertaker in a Buried Alive match. Thanks to the help of the Nexus, Kane won and retained his World Heavyweight Championship. Well, there you have it. What warehouse item do you think was the coolest? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to the Sportster on YouTube so you can stay up to date with all of our awesome videos.